Hey, how's it going? So you notice your print quality is getting worse and worse and you're not entirely certain why? Let's go over what's probably causing that. All right, so on my printer, on the last print I had, it was doing this weird stringing crap right here. I figured I could run one more print on it and hopefully it would come out successfully. So I ran another one and it did come out successful, but I did have a support break loose on the back and it was doing some more of that weird stringing crap on here. Now, these big bed slingers are maintenance heavy printers. You shouldn't just run them 24/7, but that's what I've been doing. I ran 9 rolls of filament through this thing before it finally started having these issues. So we got to look into what's causing it. So first thing, let's get this off of here. As you notice, there was virtually no bed adhesion. It just popped right off. We'll figure out why it's doing that. Now it's a mess, so we want to start by cleaning it. Get yourself a shop vac, vacuum, dust buster, whatever. Vacuum it out, get any weird shit out of it. We got her vacuumed out. Let's take the build plate off because we're gonna need to clean that. First, start with your print head up here. Check your rollers and make sure that they're not free spinning and then you don't have to adjust them. Move it back and forth, up and down, make sure you're not getting any play out of it. Roll it back and forth. The wheels roll nice and easily. You're not getting a whole lot of resistance. Check your tension. There's no real good way to check the tension other than just kind of getting a feel of it. You don't want it too tight. If you get it too tight, you can ruin your motors and the bearings, and the belt actually will wear out much quicker. And too loose, it'll jump teeth. So same with this one down here. You shouldn't be able to just easily squeeze it together and touch the belt. Get a rag and some alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, and clean your print head rails. Because look at all that crap that builds up on there. That ruined the previous belt on here because I didn't clean it and it started building up on the belt. And when it built up on the belt, it caused it to jump to teeth and then the belt cracked. All right, print head is good. This area is taken care of. So now we got to move down to actually the print bed. Move it back and forth. There is some movement in it. Roll it and see if the rollers feel like they're rolling all right. These rollers are probably getting to the point that they need to be changed, but not quite. You can feel a little bit of vibration to them. And then go underneath and just feel the rollers and see if you can get them to turn with your fingers. This back one is free spinning. The other 2 rollers under here are pretty good. The rollers are kind of hard to get to. Okay, that one's good. That one could stand slight tension. Now them rollers are on a cam. By cam, I mean it's kind of an off-centered thing. If you turn it one way, it'll go up. You turn it the other way, it'll go down. Or for this, in this instance, in or out. 1 on this side, 3 on this side that have the adjustments. So since this one's loose, we've got to adjust this one over here to try and pull the bed over. So just a tiny little turn is all you need. And now the bed's tight again. But here is some wheel residue because these wheels are just sitting there back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and they wear out. All right, so this is what a roller looks like after it has gone back and forth rolling for hundreds and hundreds of hours. And you can see that little bit of powder stuff laying there on the deck next to it. That's part of the bottom of the wheel. So they wear quite a bit over time because there is a significant amount of weight rolling on these wheels, and they just get more and more weight added to them as your print gets bigger and bigger. Now, for the last couple of weeks, I have been throwing prints at this thing that have weighed between 1 to 1.5 kilograms of total weight when they are done. So there's a significant amount of weight being piled on top of them. So that's going to be your primary fail source when your prints start going to crap. Is these wheels have worn down some, and you need to adjust them to make sure that they're tight, and then re-level your printer, and then your prints will start printing properly again. The wheels are tight, print head is tight. We got to clean the build plate real quick. Now, all I do for cleaning the plate is just spray alcohol, the spatula that comes with it, and then just scrape it off. You're not gonna get it all off, you just want the build plate to be smooth again and have no dust or anything built up on it. All right, so those are the primary things you need to check. Your rollers up on your print head, belt tensions, and the rollers down on the actual build plate. The rollers on the build plate are your biggest cause of why your prints start failing like that, because they start to come loose. And the reason, with it just rolling back and forth, they're wearing out. And as they wear out, this build plate just gets lower and lower and lower. Every time it moves, and it removes a little bit of rubber off of it, it's like the rubber on the car's fucking shit. Every time that build plate moves back and forth, it's taking a little bit off of them wheels. It's like the tires on your car going down the road. It's losing a little bit of tread. And as it does it, it's increasing that gap for your Z offset. So now I've got to go through the process to reset my my Z offset and then re-level it. Now I'm not going to show you how to level it. I will put a link down below on how to properly level one of these printers. Way easier than what the manufacturer says to do. All right, so I probably nobody stuck all the way through this video, but for the 4 of you that might have, like and subscribe. See ya.